Hi, today I'm reviewing the Dr.G Red Soothing Blemish Cream. And really quick, I just want to say I purchase these products with my own money. I'll never waste your time with sponsored ads or videos, so if you want to help support the channel, check out nobsbeauty.com, join Patreon community, or click on the link below. And today I've got a Beanie Baby Chip the Cat for Amber, new Patreon. She used a little cat as her logo. I don't know, maybe they only give you a few options. I just assumed everyone likes cats. And Chip the Cat is cute. Look at that. Tricolor. Almost kind of looks like if Lincoln were a cat. Okay. So there we go. I got to reorganize those. But anyway. Okay, so this is like a big K-Beauty favorite among a lot of people, so I thought I had to give it a try. And sometimes it works for you, sometimes it just doesn't. Sometimes it has nothing to do with the products. Sometimes it's your skin more than anything. Sometimes they're just an ingredient or two that your skin just doesn't tolerate well. So anyway, okay, so they say this recovery cream comes in a quick absorbing gel texture formulated with madecasside and asiatic acid from Centella. Not only does it provide moisture to soothe sensitive skin, but also boasts complexion brightening qualities. So I agree with a lot of that. Okay, on to my first criteria, which is packaging, and I did a weird thing with this. So I'm not crazy about jar packaging, especially Centella is an antioxidant. It's, you know, once it's exposed to air and light, it starts to degrade. So I did something bizarre with this one. So it came with this little tab to like take the whole thing off, and I just loosened it and then made a little hole in it, and then I just used the spatula to dip it in. I don't know. I'm crazy. I know. So there we go. So I'm not crazy about the packaging, but if you're crazy like me, you'll find a way to make it work. I don't know. Okay, so on to my second criteria, denatured types of alcohol. There are none, so that's a great thing. In terms of fragrance, there's no fragrance ingredients. There's no real smell to it. If anything, maybe just a light chemical smell, but nothing overwhelming, and no fragrance ingredients. I know this brand, I think most of their soothing line are fragrance-free, although their sunscreen version of this does have a little bit of fragrance in it, but most of them are fragrance-free. So I'm very happy about that. It just makes it great for people with sensitive skin. The manufacturing location for this one is Korea, so no issues with that. So ease of use. So do like I did. Make the little hole. Dip the little spatula in. Then you get the amount you want. So they recommend applying a moderate amount evenly over face. And then after you smooth it on, pat it for better absorption. It's got kind of a gel texture, gel cream texture to it. Not super jelly like the I'm From Vitamin Water Gel is really jelly texture. This one's got more of a gel lotion texture to it, but it does smooth over skin nicely. It absorbs pretty quickly. It doesn't feel greasy at all. It feels more like watery than anything. Works well with other products. Works really nice under sunscreens. Most sunscreens, I didn't have any issues with it. Didn't have any pilling issues. Enjoyable, nice feeling to apply. Works nicely. It seems to be a holy grail for a lot of people. So very easy to use. No issues at all with that. There you go. Does layer pretty nicely. So, and I do appreciate if they're going to go with a jar packaging, allowing me to pop the little hole in it. I just like that. I don't know. I'm such a dork. Why am I such a dork? I don't know. I can't help myself. I'm just a skincare dork from Minnesota. I need to create a song. I'm a skincare junkie from Minnesota. I don't visit states other than Wisconsin. I don't know. Okay. You're going to have to cut that out. That was terrible. Imagine me singing in the car. I always thought I could be like a pop superstar when I was younger, but it's apparent that that will not happen. Unless they want some dorky pop star. I don't know. Okay. So let's get to the antioxidants and beneficial ingredients of this one. So we've got a few. We've got niacinamide pretty high up there. It's great. It's anti-acne. It is skin brightening. It is a barrier repair ingredient. Great ingredient. Panthenol, skin soothing ingredient, hydrating ingredient. We've got licorice, skin brightening and antioxidant. We've got Beta-Glucan, soothing, hydrating ingredient. Then we've got that famous Centella Asiatic extract, antioxidant, skin soothing. I need to do the Sika Olympics. I need to do that. The Sika, because Sika's in so many products, because it's great. Although a lot of people feel a little bit disappointed in Centella that they don't notice effects like they would expect from it. I think people sometimes expect too much from an ingredient. Or sometimes they just don't give the ingredient long enough to give it a try. I had a comment the other day from somebody that wrote on a retinol product that they've been using it for 2 weeks and were disappointed with it. Well, for 2 weeks, I get it. You want to notice results, but it's just not that easy. It's not that fast. Most ingredients need at least a month before you can tell if it's doing anything at all. At least, because your skin cycle is about 27 days, the shedding and rebuilding cycle. So 2 weeks is not enough time to tell if something's working or not. But anyway, I digress. I regress. I digress. I degrade. Whatever. Okay, then we've got apple fruit extract. It's an antioxidant. It's a great source of polyphenols. Then we've got this EGCG, because I can't pronounce the name, epiglycogen galate. I'm going to practice it. Otherwise known as EGCG. It's a great antioxidant. It's a great skin soothing ingredient. It's anti-inflammatory. We're starting to see it more and more in products, so it's nice to see. It's a great ingredient. Then we've got asiaticoside, centella derived ingredient, skin soothing, antioxidant. We've got asiatic acid, hydrating ingredient. And then maticasic acid, also hydrating and antioxidant. So they've got a lot of skin soothing and hydrating ingredients in here, which is great to see. In terms of animal testing, there really isn't anything that I see anywhere on their website or on any of the sites that sell them that say cruelty-free or not. However, on an Amazon listing, they responded to a question where someone asked if they were cruelty-free or vegan, and they responded that they are not. So I don't think they are. Some of these K-beauty brands, there's not a lot of great resources for if they're cruelty-free or not, but there's more and more coming. So, okay, in terms of performance, my skin did not love this one. I don't know why. My skin is pretty tolerant with most things, but it just did not handle this one well. I'm not sure if silicones can be a great ingredient for protecting skin and hydrating skin. For some people, silicones can be pore clogging. I'm not sure. It has a few silicones, vinyl dimethicone, Caprylyl methicone, and then dimethiconol. So I'm not sure if it was those 3 ingredients that my skin hated, because it usually tolerates them well, but this one just left my skin feeling hydrated at first, and then the more and more I used it, I noticed small pore clogging and things like that. So I'm not exactly sure why this one is a holy grail for so many people and it didn't work for me, whereas my skin is pretty tolerant of a lot of things. I'm not sure. And when you look at the ingredients for acne-prone skin, there are no real ingredients of note other than the dimethiconol, which generally is not pore clogging for most people. So for me, it just didn't work. Not sure why. For me, the Klairs Calming Cream seems to be the one that my skin loves. It just didn't love this one. But just don't base your opinion on this based on me, because it doesn't necessarily mean that you won't have great results. A lot of people love this one. So there you go. Sometimes you just don't know until you try it. Then we get to the price. So it's this is 2.4 ounces. It's 70 milliliters. It retails for around $37, but it's generally on sale for like $30 and sometimes less. So it's not super expensive. It is more pricey than a lot of other K-beauty products, but it's still less expensive than most other products at Sephora. So I don't find it to be super expensive, but compared to other K-beauty products, it is a little pricey. In terms of the it factor, just didn't work for me. Nothing wrong with the product. I mean, I went over the ingredients. The ingredients are all pretty good. Nothing really of concern. So I don't know why it didn't work for me, but I think it's worth trying out, especially if you have acne-prone skin. I think it's worth a try because it does work so well for so many people. It's affordable, it's fragrance-free, and it has a lot of nice soothing ingredients in there. So I think it is worth a try, but just be on the aware that if you have some pore clogging issues, that it could be this. So, which is why it is so important to not add several products into your routine at one time, because then if you have a reaction, you're never going to know which one it is. And if you add them in one at a time, you're going to be able to tell. So that's the nice thing about not adding in everything at once. I know sometimes people buy a huge haul from one brand and then want to add it all in because they're excited, which I get, but don't do it. Add it in one at a time, because if you have an issue, you'll never know which one it was. So anyway, I gave this one a 6 out of 10, which there's nothing specifically bad about it. Just didn't work for me. So I think it is worth giving it a try. So anyway, I'm interested in hearing from you guys. If you tried this one and if it worked for you or if it didn't. And I do love the braille that they put on the side. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thanks so much.